Yo, yo, yo. What's up, world? It's your boys, Mr. Cherrypie, aka Salim, and I'm here to bring you another video on the bullshit and buffoonery that we call the industry. You know, I'm directing live from my hometown of Philadelphia, PA, so I'm about to jump right into the bullshit. It's real early in the morning. Forgive me, guys. I had a late night. I was partying. I was drinking. I was getting white girl wasted, so that's why I'm a little razzled. But let's just jump right into the foray of what's new, what's hot, and who's definitely the fuck not. Well, let's start right off with a big story. Usher Raymond gets custody of his two sons that he has with Tamika Raymond. You know, the older, notorious gold digger that he married that broke up him and Chili's relationship. You know, she's the one that inspired the term, why don't we just let it burn? Well, Tamika is burning right now. I mean, she is knee deep in tragedy. You know, we know her son died a few weeks ago in a tragic boat accident. Her older son that she had in a marriage prior to Usher. Well, honey, he died of head injuries, getting hit in the head with a jet ski while he was vacationing with his father in the Caribbean. So, if that wasn't adding fuel to the fire, Miss Tamika Raymond, honey, went to court. She demanded an outrageous amount of money from a judge in child support and alimony. Usher was tired of supporting her jet-setting lifestyle. She accordingly was going to France, Milan. She was spending $10,000 a pop on Birkin bags, and we know that the kids is not wearing no Birkin bags, or are they needing $10,000 a month at all to be taken care of. Well, she took Usher to court demanding all kinds of alimony and all kinds of money, and Usher fired right back with a countersuit suing for custody. And somehow the judge filed in his favor. So Raymond versus Raymond, the saga continues. Now we don't know what Tamika is going to do. She's going to have to go back to being a stylist, because how is she going to afford this luxurious lifestyle that she wants to live with all these fabulous pieces, Birkin bags, Chanel shoes, red bottoms, and everything else that comes along with being Tamika Raymond. But, you know, some people are saying Usher was cruel and he needed to, you know, let her grieve before continuing the court case. But hey, you know what I say. Tamika wanted to be great. She thought that she could win. So now the joke's on her. Baby girl, McDonald's is hiring. Well, now on to another notorious whore in the industry. A notorious whore with a heart of gold and also an opportunist. Christina Milian, honey. Christina Milian, if you guys have been living under rock, she is the cute little Latina girl, the actress. She was in Love Don't Cost a Thing and a whole bunch of other B movies. And she never quite made it to the top of the game as far as musically. She's always been kind of at a standstill. She was signed with Def Jam at one time. She had a small hit with them. She dated Nick Cannon at one point, and Dre of the production duo Cool and Dre. She dated Dre. It's a wide known fact that Christina Milian will do anything to get to the top. She was married to The Dream at one point. Like, who really is fucking The Dream? Do we know that The Dream looks like a little fucking turtle at their wedding? He had on riding boots. If I can remember the picture in my head at their wedding, he looked horrible. But yeah, Christina Milian is at it again, honey. She's got a new record deal with Cash Money Records. We wonder how she got that deal. Well, now we know. She was spotted this weekend in Miami with her new boo, Jazz Prince. He's the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records, and he's also one of the A&Rs over at Cash Money. He's responsible for Drake being signed with Cash Money and bringing Drake to Lil Wayne and Baby and Slim and all them and Mac Maine. So that's her new boo. They were in Miami this weekend, spotted riding around in a Lambo. Christina looked lovely and beautiful. I hope that this time she can get the hit and the fame in the music industry she's looking for, because she's been trying to get famous for a long time. And I feel bad that Christina Milian is just can't get right. She's just one of those girls that can't get right. Pretty girl. Not, you know, she can sing okay, but she just can't get over that hump. I don't know. I'm wishing you the best, because you've done a lot of fucking, Christina. You spread your legs from here to Tennessee, back to Babylon, and back around the world. You just had that little Latina pussy on fire. So I just hope you get what you want this time, baby girl. On to Nene Leakes, you know, from the Housewives of Atlanta, the tall, drag queenish, loud, when I'm Nene, and, you know, just always, I'm rich, bitch, Nene Leakes. Well, Miss Nene Leakes has released a low-end shoe line, a low-end shoe collection this past week in Atlanta. She's saying that the shoes will, the proceeds from the shoes will be donated to charity. The shoe is called the Nanethia, named after herself. Very narcissistic and insane, but you know, we've come to expect that from Miss Nene Leakes. It's a gold strappy shoe with a platform heel. The shoe's not an ugly shoe. It's about 5 different shoes in the collection, but I've only got a chance to look at one. The shoes retail for about $39, so you know, $39. We know this will be sold in Bare Feet, Bakers, or any low-end shoe dive, DSW, something like that. That's where I expect the shoe to be sold. I mean, I'm not mad at Nene for expanding her business ventures and trying to become a bigger businesswoman, but you know, I saw the shoe. It's nothing to write home about, and I'm sure this is just another feather in the hat to make Nene's head bigger than what it already is, because her head is about this fucking big, because we know how narcissistic and insanely obsessed with herself she is. Oh, I can't stand Nene some days. But you guys, you see, I have my papers this week. I have more papers so I can remember shit and know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just looking crazy and talking crazy when you guys are watching my videos. On to Love and Hip Hop. So, I just saw an article on the buffoonery and the niggerism that is Love and Hip Hop. And they had a net worth of each cast member, of what each cast member is worth financially, like what their net worth is. So, I'm going to start off from the smallest to the tallest, like who has the most money to the least money. I mean, from the least money to the most. And as you guessed it, the least money on the show probably would be had by Miss Jocelyn Hernandez. It's reported that she's worth 50 grand, and that might include her stripping days and I'm sure one night stands with rappers, as well as just all the money she's made over the years. And then Jocelyn was a stripper, so I'm sure she has money that wasn't reported. So $50,000 isn't a lot, but I didn't expect her to have this much. So go Jocelyn, 50 grand. That's a good start, girl. Hope you take your 15 minutes of fame and you add a few zeros to that. Next up would be Carly Red. Carly Red is supposed to be worth $100,000, which I'm not a Carly hater, but I doubt she's worth $100,000. I don't see that at all. But some of these other numbers are inflated as well. K. Michelle, the loudmouth singer, that got beat down to the ground. Well, her and Rashida, who she was about to fight at the reunion, and she told Rashida she disrespects her husband and has bags under her eyes, and Rashida said, "You don't know nothing about me, you nappy-headed, insecure bitch." Well, they're both tied at $500,000. So that's not bad. They're both tied at $500,000. So there's no need to argue if Memphis beat K. Michelle's ass or not. You both guys have the same amount of money, so there's no need for insults, girls. And on to Stevie J. Stevie J is supposed to be reportedly worth $5 million. I could believe that Stevie J is somewhere in the millions. He was with Bad Boy in their heyday, and he produced a lot of hits on albums with Notorious B.I.G., Mace, Lil' Kim, Faith Evans, 112, and everybody, Mariah Carey, and everybody that was over there at the time. So I can believe that Stevie J is worth $5 million. So that's a given. And Benzino, Benzino is the big fish on Love and Hip Hop. He has the most money out of all the coons, okay? He's worth a whopping $10 million, and I personally believe it. Benzino is a hustler. As we know, he was at one point the owner of The Source, and he owns Hip Hop Weekly. So I definitely can believe that Benzino is worth $10 million. Go Benzino. I'm not mad at you. Get your money, my nigga. Bring light skin back. Bring light skin players back, boy. On to Drake and his obsession with big booty girls. Drake loves a big booty. He's dated Delicia Bryan. He's dated Esther Baxter, my girl Miss Cat from Philly. And now he is dating Delicious from Flavor of Love. And if you guys don't know who Delicious is, she is the big booty, big vixen that was on Flavor of Love at one point. And she's done a ton of men magazines and music videos. And she used to sing. Well, Drake has been reportedly flying Miss Delicious in that ass that's the size of a globe. All around the world during his world tour. Delicious has popped up in Paris. She's popped up in Amsterdam, as well as London and other places. She's been tweeting via Twitter pictures of her in nightclubs with Drake, as well as wearing his clothing line. So I'm not mad at Delicious. She has a body that's killer. She's a woman of a certain age. I believe Delicious is in her late 30s. And Drake is a young rich rapper with and insecurity issues. We know Drake likes to sing and make songs about every girl he dates and cries and all of that. Make a Marvin Room type song. So I'm not mad at Delicious. Get your money, bitch. Get your money, bitch. Get your money, bitch. And Drake, I hope you enjoying that ass. Because I'm sure Flavor Flav did, as well as her ex-husband, who she left in jail. So, I mean, if that shows any character that Delicious has, it's not a loyal bone in her body. But that's not for me to judge. On to Amber Rose. It's finally come out, guys. Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa are pregnant. It's finally been announced and reported. The couple confirmed that Amber is about 4 months pregnant, and she's ready to get married. Reports are saying that she's putting all kinds of pressure on Wiz to put a ring on it. Like, she's pregnant and she wants the white picket fence in the family. Wiz is a rapper. At the end of the day, he's in the rap game. So we just have to see how this plays out. But Amber is supposed to be doing fine. Her and baby are in good health. And Wiz is very happy that he's going to be a father. So I'm very happy for those two. Let's see where this plays out. And hopefully we'll see the wedding pictures. Even though it was reported a while ago that they had a secret wedding in Vegas, so maybe they didn't get married. It was just a false allegation. But either way, I'm happy for Amber Rose. She's from Philly, 215. I love when I see my Philly bitches and niggas doing big things. So shout out to Amber. Now on to Diddy, Mr. Papa Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, the Dizzle. He has so many different names. Well, his protege Cassie just had a huge birthday party in LA this past weekend. It was a celebrity-driven bash with all kinds of basketball wives from LA and rappers, and everybody else was there. Drea from Basketball Wives, Angel Lola Love, Lauren London, all the usual suspects was there. Rick Ross were at Cassie's birthday party, and this was a lavish event. Diddy not only gave her $100,000 in cash, but he also gave her $150,000 in Harry Winston jewelry, diamond earrings, bracelets, and everything. And he spent $80,000 on food, refreshments, cupcakes, and just champagne for everybody, Ace of Spade. I just wish that he would come out and just say, this is my bitch and I love her and this is my girlfriend. Because it's been so, many times we've seen them together and he's still trying to say she's an artist. When's the last time Cassie had a #1 hit? Yeah, I'm waiting. When's the last time Cassie sold any records? When's the last time she's been in any films or anything to deserve this kind of accolades, unless it's just a very rich mogul celebrating his beautiful girlfriend? And I love Kim Porter, but Kim Diddy has moved on, and I don't think you guys are ever going to get married. I think you're going to stay in the baby mom pool. And I think it's going to be you and the baby mom waiting for Diddy to get married, because him and Cassie are in Central Pay. They are just jet setting everywhere. And Diddy is not making any apologies for the fact that he's in love with this woman. But we know that she's not the most talented girl in the world. She's not the best dancer. I don't think Cassie's really good at anything except looking absolutely gorgeous, which she does well because she's a beautiful, beautiful woman. But Diddy spent this whole big extravaganza, and if Cassie, if you're smart, you'll become a baby mother too. You'll join Misa Hilton Brim, and you'll join Kim Porter and the other girl from Atlanta, and you'll have a baby by Diddy and become a millionaire girl, because you don't have a chance in hell of becoming the top #1 female artist ever again. You don't have a chance in hell of getting a hit again. So if you were smart, I would use my pussy and I would have a baby by Diddy and become a millionaire in my 50 Cent voice.